Once long ago, the realms were watched over by many gods. The winds blew, the trees grew, the water ran, the very elements all bent to their will. Then one day their voices went silent as the people turned away from the gods. Without their guidance, life struggles to exist in this barren void. Reaching to the skies, the people call out, begging for the return of the legends of the forgotten gods.
Welcome back to Legends of the Forgotten Gods. Our heroes have made it through the ambush with the bugbears and now made their way into the city as they prepare for the tournament of champions that are coming from the Empire. They learn something new.
Here you go, Dad.
Alright, we'll be starting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is Sparta.
This is Sparta!
Alright, last time Are you about to start recording?
I'm already recording, go ahead.
Oh, shit. Alright, last time we left off, you guys were in the library. Well, in the Mages College.
Mm-hmm.
It is now evening time, and the receptionist is saying, okay, any visitors who are not students need to start heading towards the exit.
Oh, where do we sign up?
Question.
So you guys just head towards the door to leave.
Argos went. My character went to get a book on how to speak Celestial. Did he
I'm
get
sorry, sir. You're gonna have to wait until tomorrow.
it? Blasted. I'll come back then.
I told you to update your library card.
You have to be a member of the school in order to stay in after hours.
I see.
But you won't be able to. You can fill your application, but we can't enroll you until next spring.
Is there a way to work around that?
Nope, we have no exceptions.
But I'm sure we could possibly come to some arrangement just to give us an additional 15 minutes to continue to search what we need to search. I'm sure we can
sorry, we even denied the Emperor himself.
Yeah, but did the Emperor offer this and I pull out 5 gold?
The Emperor has offered 20 times that.
Alright, then did the Emperor offer this and I start to reach towards one of my swords?
I'm sorry, sir. We do magic, not weapons.
Yeah, but you have to concentrate and speak. I can slice you before it happens.
Do I have to call security?
I'm gonna grab his arm and...
Apparently, intimidation ain't gonna work with this guy.
This is a female you're speaking to.
That explains it.
A female half-orc.
Yeah.
Could I roll a persuasion?
Keep it up and I'll do a hellfire orb right now.
I'm just gonna go towards the door.
Yeah. I shrug.
We open again tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Well, I don't know.
Bye, have a lovely day and happy Omnis Day. It'll be tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I can use a drink. Where's the tavern?
You guys walk outside and you run into your friend Gary.
Hey, what's up,
Actually,
Gary?
Joseph.
Oh, Joseph, yeah, the other Gary.
Oh, were you guys able to find everything inside the school?
And we found a bitch of an orc.
You better watch your tongue. She can blow you up in a snap of her finger.
Yeah, well, I've seen a funny-looking elf smack fireballs with a sword back at the person who cast it, so it's no big deal.
But sir, this is a hellfire orb.
Player character knowledge, am I talking...
before and learned how to do it.
Player character knowledge, am I still talking to Gary, or is it the half-orc yelling at me again?
You're still talking to Gary.
Oh, okay.
Well,
it is fine.
I'm just going to kind of
knock
knock him to the side. I'm going to ask Gary where the bar is.
What?
I'm gonna just like ask Gary where the goes.
We want to find where the
Okay.
bar is. It basically wants to ask Gary where the closest tavern or bar is.
All right. And speaking of that, you guys get a free room tonight at the Drunken Swordsman.
That's what we're gonna be.
Follow me, and he walks you guys, and then as you guys are walking down, you see a massive gate, and there's a sign on it that says Knights of Destiny.
Do I know anything about them?
You possibly can.
What should I roll? History?
Sure.
All right. I get a +5 to that, so why not? That's a
You know,
15.
are
You
we
know,
in
it is
in
pretty
the
much
tavern?
like a mercenary guild, kind of like the Companions.
Aha. So not what I was thinking it was.
Their leader is the one who gave it its name. Their current leader.
And this is right by the tavern?
Like, you guys are walking past it on your way to the tavern. The tavern's probably another block or two away.
Oh, okay. My character kind of smirks and notes it, but continues on to the tavern. He's still frustrated and stewing over that half-orc.
Hey, they are looking for new members if you wish to join one day.
I'm not much of a joiner.
Okay. Sir Malachi's always looking for new recruits.
What type of
Allison kind of walks up beside them and goes, I would like to join the magic school.
Hold on, I can barely hear you.
It wasn't the magic school, it was the Knights of Destiny that are hiring.
Yeah, one in the magic school.
Yeah, the magic school only does enrollments once a year. In the first day of spring. But Knight's Destiny, they are hiring new recruits.
Is there more information about the Knight's Destiny?
They're pretty much just a bunch of mercenaries that get paid very good money, and sometimes they even defend the cities in case of invasions.
Debaj stops, turns around and says, "Good money."
Sometimes the Emperor hires them.
Oh, fuck the Emperor. Good money.
Yes, good money.
I turn around and head back towards the Knights of Destiny.
Alright, you see a little, like, you know those metal things you use to knock on the door?
Yeah.
Has one of those.
I knock.
As you knock, you see there's actually a door built into the giant gate, and the door just opens. And you see a half-elf and heavy armor walk out and ask you, yes?
I hear you're hiring.
Oh, yes, we are always hiring new recruits.
No, I'm more than a recruit.
Well, my name is Sir Gallagher. Nice to meet you.
I dig the
Pleasure.
hammer. Name's
What?
I dig the hammer. My name's Debaj Blunoy. Sorry, I'm comedian reference. Gallagher, hammer, watermelons. Maybe I'm
I
just too
was
old.
thinking like the Gallaghers from Shameless.
Okay. Proving my age. I was talking about the stand-up comedian who smashes
Argos
watermelons.
introduce himself to the Afros. My name is
Hello, I'm
Argos.
Sir Gallagher. I'm second in charge at this guild.
I'm looking for a job.
This is
Well,
To help
first you have to speak to our leader, and then he would determine whether you guys are worthy of joining.
Of course.
Yes, come inside, and as you guys walk in the door, you pretty much see like it's like a whole second city within the city.
oh nice.
Marvelous creations. Who
Like you
built
see,
this?
like there's a shit ton of stairs on the sides of the wall made of stone. They lead up to like higher sections where there's practically little houses built within inside this giant building.
Nice place.
And then you see like pretty much like all these are kind of like a one person house. and then you see like a an average size house towards like the very back of the building.
Houses inside houses.
What?
Are there like houses inside houses? I heard.
Oh, I'm hearing an echo.
Yeah, I know. I'm hearing echo from everyone.
I'm not hearing anything.
Did you hear what he was saying, Chris?
Yeah, he was saying houses within houses.
Yes, houses within houses.
Ah,
And Gallagher's gonna walk you towards the big building, and instead of doorways, like actual doors, they're kind of like just cloth. And you guys, you guys get to there, like you pass on the way up there, you see there's actually stables in here with horses. There's a blacksmith with his armory.
I could like this place, but I'm a little confused why horses have houses.
I mean, there's stables inside the building.
I know. Again, bad joke.
Okay. And you see there's like a kind of like a spring that's always shooting out fresh water.
Okay.
You see a couple
Spring goes
stands,
over
like
there.
one sells weapons and one sells armor. Another one looks like it sells potions. And now you guys are walking up the stairs, and you guys are greeted by a half-elf, half-dwarf female.
Ooh.
She pretty much has like the physical appearance of an elf, but the height of a dwarf.
greetings, warrior.
Hello, my name is Angela. Are you here
What
to
was your name?
speak to our leader?
I guess so.
I'm sorry.
can
What
I-
was her name again?
Angela.
What?
Angela.
She has blonde hair, green eyes. And she leads you into a room into the house, and it's actually practically just empty except for a couple of maps, like standing up, a desk, and a bed.
Love what you done with the place.
And you see a guy sitting at the desk, has 5 o'clock shadow, long hair that's in a braid. Kind of looks like he has more like a samurai armor outfit going for him.
I take it you're the boss?
Greetings, my name is Malachi. Is there something I can help you with?
We want to make some money.
Let me take a good look at you guys. What are your names?
Okay, I guess I'll go first. My name is Debaj Blunoy.
I heard about you from the fortress being attacked by the bullywogs.
I've done a lot more than that, but yes, that was me.
And your name, as he looks at your character, Taylor?
I just kind of look up at him for a second and staring off at that spring and go,
I'm hearing an echo from Taylor.
Yeah, I hear too.
I don't, but he was kind of fading in and out.
Osmond looks up and like says, "Oh, I'm Osmond," and then he kind of stares off at the spring for a second. And he's like, when can we tour your shops?
Ooh, I couldn't hear that either.
He introduced himself as Osmond, and then I think he asked about when can we start our jobs.
In a couple of minutes. And now he looks at you, Kurt.
My name is Argos. I'm from Del Snow.
Oh, I've heard great stories about you. You're from Del Snow, am I correct?
That is correct.
And he looks at the Baj and says, "You're also from Del Snow, aren't you?"
That's the rumor.
Well, when can you guys start?
When can you pay?
We pay 25% up front, and then we pay you the other 75% when the mission is completed.
Well, what do you need?
I think Taylor left.
I think he'll be coming back, though. I think he's just trying to reboot or reconnect in, maybe.
Gotcha.
We'll see what happens.
Well, should we wait for him to come back?
Yeah, I guess I can see if I can pause. That's fine. I just had to unpause it. Go ahead.
Alright. Want to know what comes with the job?
Of course.
Once a year, a week's paid vacation.
We just started
then-
and we're going to go on vacation.
I'm saying you guys earn a week's paid vacation.
All right.
401ks.
That'll make my mother happy.
Osmond just kind of stares at him blankly. And he's like,
You
how
guys
much
also
do
get
we get at the end
certifications.
of each job?
Certifications for what?
Bounty hunters.
Is that what we are?
Sometimes it's required in the job.
Just call me
I like
Dog.
this.
Dog the bounty hunter.
How do we get certified?
What?
How do we get certified?
After your first successful bounty.
Which
Whenever you do that, we will be sending a licensed bounty hunter with you, so in case
Then I only
city
have one
guards or
question.
someone
What's the
or
job?
soldiers question us.
Well, when do we get started?
Once I finish off the last little bit. Alright? Health benefits in case you get sick. Pretty much a free trip to the healer.
That'll come in handy with this group.
And one last thing. If there are ever riots, we are called for crowd control.
How often are there riots here?
Not often.
Okay.
Last time there was a riot was because the city guards were taking all the bread.
Of course, we took the hands of the city guards, right?
What?
Of course, we took the hands of the city guards, correct?
No, they were kind of just burning places to the ground.
Yeah.
Do we select?
But we will not be armed
job.
with lethal, be armed with cloaks and shields.
Armed with what and shields?
Clubs.
Clubs. Shh. I pat the swords on my back. That's the only clubs I need.
It's for crowd control. So we don't kill the people, just beat the shit out of them.
Thank you.
Understood.
But don't worry, the last riot was like 30 years ago.
Yeah, of course. Now that you said that, you jinxed it. You know that, right?
Well, guys, just sign on the dotted line, and you guys will be joined.
I grab the quill and I scribble my name in, which of course comes out as D''BAG space BLUNUT. So of course when he looks at the name, he's gonna see D-Bag Blue Nut.
Ah, D-Bag Blue Nut.
It's Debaj Blunoy.
Also, will you guys be participating in Tournament of Champions?
Of course.
So I will be too.
That's good to know.
Me, Gallagher, and Angela have been the 4-year-in-a-row champions.
That's about to change.
Then I look forward to test your metal.
Good luck.
Likewise.
That's still about to change.
Now, I have a question about the Knight's Order. The more we succeed in completing missions, do we gain some promotions?
What?
The more we succeed in missions, do we get promoted in tier and rank?
Yeah, you guys can get promoted.
That's interesting. All right. I will join. I'll take the quill and
Alright,
sign what you need me to sign.
And the highest rank you can get is the inner circle.
We'll get that by Friday.
That's tomorrow, sir.
Like I said.
How about this? If you guys beat us at the tournament, I'll promote you guys automatically to Midgard.
Why not the inner circle? Do you not have that much confidence in your own abilities?
No, it just takes a bit of time for the inner circle. You must also learn the whole history of our order.
There.
I accept any challenge to fight.
What was that?
I accept any challenge to fight.
Alright.
As do we all.
I accept any challenge that tests my skills. Fresh
Alright, and he raises one hand and makes a fist and puts it up against his hand and does a little bow to you guys.
In return.
I bow in return.
I just kind of nod.
Angela will show you to your guys' rooms.
After you.
Why, hello.
I walk to my room.
Is there
My
any...
name is Angela. Again, nice to meet you guys.
How you doing?
A pleasure,
Doing
my
good.
lady.
Husband looks at her and then just kind of like starts speaking in Dwarvish to her. And he's like, "Why don't you have a beard?"
Alright, let's go to the tavern. The beer there is better than what we have here.
No, he was asking why she doesn't have a beard.
Oh. The elvish in me prevents me from growing facial hair.
Yeah, I just continue to ramble on in Dwarvish, and I go, "Never have I seen such a smooth dwarf."
What?
I'm starting to think Osmond's in love.
Is this how Goliath do what they call a mating ritual?
I mean, to him, she is the right height.
She has the face of an elf, and everything
Fascinating.
else is dwarf.
It's perfect for Osmond. I mean, she doesn't have to bend over, and she can use her forehead for a table to put his beard.
It's like a weird thing for a dwarf.
I've never encountered Goliath, so I wouldn't know how they work or their cultures.
I think it's pretty
Alright,
much
well,
they
she's
take
gonna
what they
show
want.
you guys to your room now.
I thought we were going to the tavern.
Or we can go to the tavern.
Goliath are actually super family oriented, and they're like kind of one-uppy.
I would want to go to the blacksmith.
The what?
The blacksmith.
I'd probably want to go to the apothecary.
Well, I couldn't hear what Taylor was saying.
Apothecary.
I wish to go to the blacksmith.
Dang, this is so hard for me to hear.
I'll go to bed.
All right, so you're going to
Yeah,
bed,
I'd
Chris.
like to go
Yeah.
to the apothecary.
All right, and
And I'm gonna go to the
Osmond.
blacksmith.
So we'll go to the blacksmith first.
Do I enter the shop?
Oh no, it's kind of just like an open area.
Ah.
Are you going to approach the blacksmith?
Yes. I'm just waiting for like if there's a introduction to the blacksmith.
Hold on, my girlfriend's calling me for some reason. All right. 4, 1.
Yay! At least he said it right.
Okay, and so now we're currently at the armory.
I
Hello.
Hello. I'm here. What is it exactly you provide? I'm looking for silver weapons.
We really don't make silver weapons.
Player character knowledge. Am I at the armory or did I just go to bed?
What the hell was that? How the fuck did the cat get in here?
The cat wants to play.
It's
Knock it off, you
Catwoman.
two. Two are supposed to be
The cat-
friends.
The cat wants to play and join our session.
Well, I thought it was just me and the dogs in here until I heard the cat hiss. Scared the shit out of me. Well, let's see. I believe we do have a couple of ways to make silver weapons. It's just going to be a bit pricey.
Again,
How much?
player character knowledge. Is Dabaj in the room or did he go straight to bed?
Your choice.
Okay, because if he's in there, he would say when they said they have a limited amount of silver weapons, what about silver coating 2 existing steel weapons? Do you do that?
So armor made out of silver?
No, but basically, like you could dip a short sword into a vat of silver and it becomes silver coated.
I mean, we can melt a couple blocks of silver.
That was basically his question. If you don't sell silver weapons, do you at least do silver coating 2 existing weapons?
Well, I mean, we can get silver if you guys want to help out.
Of
We've been
course.
having our shipments of silver being like attacked and raided,
Can you
and
point
we
out?
just haven't been able to have someone investigate it yet.
Can you point out to the direction where it's been raided?
I mean, like we're having a new shipment coming in by tomorrow.
Is it the tournament tomorrow?
No, the tournament is gonna be like 2 days from now.
Yeah. Okay.
We have time.
And how you go to how you enter the tournament is you go speak with the Jarl, because the Imperial City has a Jarl and the Emperor.
A Jarl.
I know, it probably sounds weird.
No, it sounds like Skyrim.
Yes.
So I'd like to register with the Jarl and then like go to bed and wait on this shipment for tomorrow.
Hi, this is Dave from the Comic Collection, the ultimate comic store here in Feasterville, Pennsylvania, which is a suburb of Northeast Philadelphia. Come and see all of the great stuff we have here at the Comic Collection, including action figures, vinyl, CDs, Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, back issues, action figures, old action figures as well, statues, and of course, let's not forget comic books. Come visit us at the Comic Collection at 83 Bustleton Pike, Feasterville, PA 19053. Right next to Northeast Philadelphia. Come visit us. We'll look forward. And yes, we are open during this pandemic thing.
Alright, it'll be along Snake River, around by the Dark Forest.
How
It
far?
usually takes the road outside the Dark Forest to get here.
How-
That's the fastest route.
How far away from where we are is it? Like the Dark Forest.
If you guys do go on horseback, you guys can probably make it there in like 2 hours.
Do we have horses?
Yes, you guys still have that carriage.
Okay. And what time is the parcel supposed to pass by tomorrow in that area?
In the specific area, around like noon.
Okay, so as long as we leave by like 9, 10 o'clock, we'll be there in time to see if we can catch the ambush.
Or you guys can leave earlier and set up an ambush of yourself own.
I would prefer doing that, but Osman needs his beauty sleep.
Osman
you guys
doesn't
go
require sleep.
A warrior needs his rest.
Well, if you guys go sleep in the next hour, then you guys have about 8 hours of sleep. If you guys wake up at 8.
We could do that, or I say we head out there now, camp out there, and that way we're already, when we wake up, we could start our trap setting ourselves long before they show up.
I'm also
Then
down with that.
I'm down. Yeah, I will agree to that. That means we'll be getting to a short rest.
Why? We would still be able to get 8 hours of sleep. It's only 2 hours away.
Oh, all right.
It's just we're there. You know, we could set shit up with plenty of time. We're there instead of, sleeping in a bed and, comfort and not wanting to get up in the morning. And you know how it goes.
You dare say I need beauty sleep and I'm a monk.
I've looked at you. You need beauty sleep.
Alright, well, before you guys head out, we do have to send sword brethren with you guys. So they can evaluate your first mission.
I nominate Gary.
Gary's an Imperial soldier, not a member of the guild.
He's my sword brother. Right, Gary?
But he's not under our... You guys can bring him along, and we'll give him a small amount of pay.
How's that sound, Gary? You want to come along and help us out?
Sure.
There you go.
I was thinking more or less lines of one of the members of the inner circle.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
And that will be Gallagher. The man who greeted you guys at the gate.
All right, so what before we go to the gate, what supplies do you think we'll need for ambushing? We might as well load it onto the cart. Make sure we got everything we need.
Crossbows, wires, explosives.
Explosives.
Booby trap book like a Nightmare on Elm Street 1. So we can learn how to perfectly cut a circle into a light bulb and fill it with gunpowder.
So we'll be ambushing the raiders. We need barrels of oil.
Does Ozpen have enough time to create slick shoes like Data in the Goonies?
What?
Does Ozpen have enough time to invent slick shoes like Data in the Goonies movie?
No, you guys do not.
Damn.
We still have that crossbow and the carriage, so we could use that.
All right.
Yep. We could put any supplies there. It should be, depends. I don't know how big that carriage is. How big is a carriage? Like, how much it can carry?
It was being pulled by 2 horses.
2 large horses.
Oh, then that's a lot. All right, we'll mount supplies in the carriage for the traps and food and bed for rest.
All right. So we got everything we need. Let's head to the Dark Forest. We'll set up camp and get started on setting up our little surprise for the ambushers.
All right,
And
as you
I'll
guys are
keep
heading to the
watch
gates.
first.
Oh, even better.
Well-
He could drive the cart while I'm sleeping in the back.
All right, well, before you guys head out, you guys are now waiting for Gallagher to show up.
Oh, good Lord. Your hair looks fine. Let's go. We're going to be late.
And now you hear a horse neighing and, like, heading towards you guys. And you see him on his horse, helmet, like one of those helmets that, like, has a little visor that covers their whole entire head.
Okay.
And he has 2 long swords, a giant, like what Thor's hammer looks like in the Thor movies.
Which one? Mjolnir or the one that...
Mjolnir.
Yeah.
Mjolnir.
Okay.
And a lance. I fight better on horseback.
Whatever
But
floats
you
your
guys
boat.
ready to head out?
Oh, yeah, we're ready.
What supplies do we have on the carriage?
You have a Dabaj who just jumped in there, rolled over, and went to sleep.
And then Gallagher throws a giant bag in there and it lands on the barge.
Ow! Damn it!
It feels like there's glass in there. Are you going to open the bag?
No. I'm just going to roll it off of me.
Careful, those are health potions.
Oh, good. So after I get cut from the glass, it could heal me right away.
There's about 6 of them in there.
All right, well, we'll divvy them up when we get to the location. Till then, I carefully roll it off of me and then use it as a pillow.
All right,
Look at
and
odds then. Which one of us will be driving the carriage?
Me.
Gallagher's
All
also
right.
going to throw some wood up onto the carriage in case we need a fire.
We're going to a forest.
You do not want to disturb the dark forest by chopping its trees down. That forest is evil.
Branches don't break. Trees don't fall on their own.
Nope.
Do not wish to unsettle the dark spirits within that forest.
Hey, you want to believe in
I
me?
hear the forest trail changes as the trees shift. Horrified.
Who am I to mess with superstition? Fine, let's load the wood.
And the last person to chop down the forest, his land became cursed.
My parents own the land that I grew up on. It's already cursed.
Well, this was once a great kingdom that has been turned into the land of shadows. But are you guys ready to head out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, that's why Dabaj jumped in and laid down since Osmond said he's taking first watch.
All right, you guys head out.
I'll be taking the bag and also take a shut eye for 2 hours.
And you guys also brought food with you.
Sweet.
Lamb
We
is
should
bread.
still have our supplies from the Imperial prison that we brought.
Gonna like dig around inside of the bag and find a piece of fruit and eat that while I like ride down while I steer the horses.
All right, Taylor, is high good or bad?
High is good.
All right, for the first hour, you see absolutely nothing. It just seems clear. The sun is beginning to set. Well, it's like slowly disappearing, like at the very last bit of it. Starting to get dark.
Sun's getting real low.
Are you? And you guys also do happen to see like seems like just wild animals playing in the field.
Cool. That's a good sign. If this forest were truly super evil, there wouldn't be animals currently. So I'm okay with that.
Well, they're not inside the forest; they're on the other side of it, of your wagon.
Hmm.
Have we entered the forest?
No, you guys are gonna be on the outside of the forest as well.
All right.
All right, now you guys have reached the spot.
We here already?
Yep.
Thank the stars. The path is clear.
All right, so I guess Debaj and starts offloading the stuff, and quite honestly, he's going to leave it to Osman and I keep forgetting your character's name, Kirk.
Argos.
Argos.
Perfect.
Leave them to the planning of the ambushing. So, in a sense, I'm just offloading the cart while they figure out what we're going to do.
Osmond kind of surveys the landscape and comes up with an idea of where to set up the traps.
All right, I'd say roll a survival check.
For both of us, me and Osman.
18.
All right, you see like they're on the side where there's not the forest, or the side that looks like into the forest. It looks like there's a kind of like a pathway. It looks like it's been made by an animal or something. And like it's the only spot in the forest that looks like that for miles.
I'm going to bring it to everyone else's attention, and I'm going to let them know that we may be in an animal's territory.
What type of animal is it? Can I roll for any tracks, to see any tracks?
Sure.
Perception or survival?
Perception.
Animal
Actually, no,
handling.
survival would make more sense.
I don't see anything. I just rolled a 1.
I gotta look too. What you said?
Yeah.
That's a +4. I don't see shit either. That's a 9.
Well, you do see like.
I see something.
All right.
An 8.
We are the most unobservant motherfuckers.
Well, you two actually do know something that's kind of obvious.
We're not
It
alone.
looks like some trees were actually like kind of moved out of the way, like a little bit, like as if it's something big used in the path.
Oh, I don't think we're alone at all.
I don't think it was Raiders doing.
Yeah, I'm starting to think.
Silver.
I don't think. You know what? You're right. I don't think this is an ambush so much for robbery of silver. I think somebody's just hungry, and we keep feeding him.
What silver? What creature would want silver?
I don't think they want the silver. I think they want the people transporting the silver.
Indeed. Is there any silver around on the area? Like,
You guys can look.
all right, roll another perception.
Sure.
Neat.
17.
Let me see.
All right.
19.
You guys notice
16.
like it looks like there's been marks where there's been like a few carts before, and then it looks like the carts have been like dragged away, but no silver.
So we can tell which direction that the carts were dragged?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Alright.
Yeah, I'd like to set up some of the traps along the road and hang on. Did anybody any kind of flare style system. I wish I were an artificer. That'd be
Well,
great.
the cart does look like it's been dragged towards that path.
Yeah, I'd like to check it out.
I was about to
The
say,
pathway
Follow up.
again?
I was
Yeah.
about to say, would it be better if we set up traps for the coming?
Yeah, across the road for the people who are delivering the silver, so we can like at least be alerted if something happens to them.
Right, and then what do we want to do? Do we want to follow these tracks back to the den and maybe stop this before we even have to worry about the next delivery?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We will attack it from where it comes from, and hopefully we could set traps inside its den.
Fair
But
enough.
it's best. But
I love
we
this
don't know
plan.
how
I'm,
many
I'm excited to be a part of it. Let's do it.
yet. All right.
And Gary and Gallagher are okay with it.
I knew Gary would be on our side.
Actually,
Gallagher
I
just-
turned to Gallagher and Gary and I said that they should stay here.
I cannot allow you guys to go, says Gallagher. He's in charge of this operation.
And why would
I don't
you?
remember signing over my rights, so you can't really stop me.
It's part of the contract you signed whenever you joined that the highest ranking shield brethren is in charge.
Only those two signed it. Osmond stared off and asked a bunch of questions about when I could go see the potion shop.
I'm sorry, I forgot about the potion shop.
While we're having all our
However,
technical
I
difficulties.
promise we will go to the potion shop whenever we get back. But I need
That
to come with
changes
you guys to
nothing,
observe.
Gallagher. Until we go to the potion shop, I made no deals.
Okay, but I'm still coming with. Gary can stay behind and watch the campsite.
It's fine. He has to come
I
with.
kind of turn to everyone else and I go, is it okay if we leave Gary here by himself?
Are you kidding? Gary can mess up anything that comes down that road. I wouldn't trust the campsite with anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool with leaving Gary.
However, before we go to this den, I want to conjure up a familiar.
Oh, a familiar.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
that takes an hour, doesn't it?
Let me see.
What takes an hour?
Casting time on the Conjure Familiar. Like, it's a spell that takes about an hour to cast.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Damn. It does take an hour. All right, I'll cast that for later then. We don't have an hour because the car can get here anytime.
Well, the car
Wait,
won't be there until the next day.
Oh,
Yeah, we went early.
They
So
want to
yeah,
see what's down the path.
alrighty then. Yeah, let me see. I could cast a familiar because if it's inside of a den, it could be dark. So
DeBodge does turn around to Gallagher though, and as the most serious as he can, he says, "Okay, we agreed to Gary, and we agreed that you are the one. What's the word I'm looking for? Evaluating us and what we could do. But the only way you're going to learn what we could do is if you stay the hell out of our way."
Okay. Also, Sir Malachi wanted me to give you the horn before we left.
Oh, okay. Now it's touch the horn. Now that you signed up, you got to touch the horn.
No, the horn is yours to keep.
Okay.
It's if you're ever in a tight situation, he will show up.
All right. So, DeBodge grabs it, throws it over to Ozpin, gives Ozpin a nod, basically, as a like, "I got your back, brother," and then just walks, ready to walk towards the trail and wherever we're gonna face.
It's like, so he's a master magician, huh?
I've never had to blow the horn, so I don't know how it works.
Then how'd you get your rank? Sorry.
How did I what?
Great.
Sorry. It's just, well, how did you never blew the horn? How'd you get your rank?
And yeah, I'm just gonna take the horn and I'll just throw it over my shoulder or in my explorer pack.
All right, so we're walking towards the path again.
All right.
All right. But I'm gonna try to conjure my familiar. It will. I'm gonna try to conjure my familiar. Will everyone wait for 1 hour so we can have
Yes.
a better eyes on the mount? I'm gonna try to conjure. I'm gonna. All right. So what I'll do, I'm just going to. Do we have braziers? Like pots, something to put herbs and incense in.
I would imagine since we, brought camping gear, that we would have some cooking ware to use, over a fire. Yeah.
All right, is hot good or bad?
We'll call it
Bad.
Familiar. That spell doesn't get a roll, does it? It just happens.
No, he's looking for pots.
We're looking to see if we brought pots with us.
And what'd you guys say?
I said bad.
High was bad?
Yeah.
Well, you guys got lucky because I rolled a 1.
Yay!
You guys have pots. And
Yeah, I have
Oh.
an explorer's pack. I definitely have pots.
Ooh, let me check my. I do have an explorer pack as well. Yeah. I forgot I have these packs.
All right,
Alrighty.
somebody roll a perception check.
I'll do that.
You know,
That is a dirty 20.
As these contract is familiar, you hear like a roaring from, weird roaring coming from the forest.
From the direction of where the tracks go?
Yeah.
Guys.
Like, it doesn't sound close, but close enough to make people unsettled.
Do I get the impression, I guess it would be an insight check, but do I get the impression it's heading our way? Like maybe it's noticed us?
It's not that it's noticed us. I think it's kind of like a good night call or something.
A good night call.
yeah, I'm gonna go towards it.
That means there's more than one. It's saying goodnight to something.
Could be wolves. Was it a roar or howl?
A roar.
Yeah, I'm gonna go towards it.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's about a couple hours walk away from you guys, but you guys are still able to hear that.
Is familiar still able to be? Excuse me. Is the familiar's spell still able to be cast if we're moving?
Yeah,
I'll let it happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we might as well start
All
heading
right.
towards the direction since it's a couple hours march. That way your familiar will still be, cast by the time we get there.
Yes. Let me add the final ingredients. I add a tip of my blood just to write something, like little runes around the pot,
I pull out my
then
dagger
I-
and hand it to him.
and then I quote: "A wise owl lived in an oak. The more he saw, the less he spoke." And then smoke just starts to increase a bit more from the pot, like opening a little, like it's summoning something.
All right.
And once we get to that 1 hour, an owl of a familiar will appear.
Huh?
Mr. Owl,
Interesting.
how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll Center of a Tootsie Pop?
Let's find out.
1, 2, 3.
Crunch.
3.
I want to do familiars even talk, or they're just like, or is it all telepathy?
I'm not sure. A friend of mine had a
It's
weasel
telepathy.
familiar, and it never talked. It just went like chirp, chirp.
Yeah, it's telepathy, unless your creature's one that can speak.
So see,
So no
okay,
parrot.
okay.
So see, instead of an owl, you should have had a parrot.
No, I
Every
need an
time
owl.
you summon your familiar, you can make it something different. I have to trust him in my other game. He's super useful
Ooh.
because
I
he sees
use an
invisible things, and he
wait.
also can smell and taste and like sense poison. He has poison sense, and he can like see invisible and dark
Which
vision.
one is that one?
I trust him. It's a
Uh,
winged cat. A winged cat.
oh, wing cat. Do I have a wing cat here?
It's Tressem, and it's immune to poison. It has flight. It has speed. It has dark vision. Has true sight. Well, has the ability to see invisible things.
All right. I'm just. Like, I don't see a Trisome here in the list of in my familiar spell.
I think that's one that like says that it has to be allowed by the DM.
Ah, okay. Oh, gotcha.
Alright, so
I
what do you
just
guys
saw
want
him.
me to allow?
They
Oh no,
want
we're
wait.
just discussing about a Trisome.
I don't know what Triton is.
If I
A
understood
wing cat.
correctly, it's a cat with wings.
Oh, one more time.
It's a cat with wings.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. A cat with wings.
Yeah. But the moment I summon my owl, because I already summoned an owl. Next time I'll see if I can summon that one. So have we made it to the den, or we're still like towards
Well,
what?
first, you guys never actually rolled
If you
to
have
find tracks.
Facebook open,
I
if you
thought
have Facebook open, I just sent the link for the Tressem.
I thought we did. That's how we discovered the tracks.
Like, you guys just never followed which way the tracks went, though. In which direction in the woods.
You said it was only one direction from where we were.
Okay, true, I'll listen. Yeah, you guys are gonna be on the right path now. You guys want to roll anything, see like if you find any footprints or not?
Yes, I will be perceptive in that aspect. I do not want to be ambushed and surprised.
Yeah, I would also like to roll to see if I notice any damage to trees.
19.
Oh, you notice kind of like hoof-shaped footprints.
Hoof shaped. 2 sets of hooves or 1 set of hooves? Basically,
How
am I
it's
looking?
stepping, it's hard to tell.
But best guess, insight. Am I looking at something with 2 feet or 4?
You guys would know all in due time.
I would like to use my familiar, my owl, to fly around and give me a recon from the air.
Okay, and your owl just starts flying like forward.
Forward,
Yeah,
Stephanie.
Towards the direction of the tracks. See where their dens might be.
Yeah, you guys probably walk for about another half an hour following the hoof-shaped tracks from a two-legged animal.
From a one-legged animal? I'm sorry, I missed
A
that.
two.
One-legged animal.
It's Phil from Hercules. I'll make a hero out of you.
Alrighty, so this is what I'm gonna do. As we follow the tracks, I'm gonna have the owl flying above us at all times, and like keeping a bird eye view of our surrounding area, and notifying me if he sees anything.
All right, and after the half hour, he starts to like hoot at you, and kind of points like a bit further north, like the way you guys are already heading.
What's your bird saying?
A bit further north, we must move forward. We're almost to our prey.
Osbin laughs and goes, "Finally," and runs ahead.
All right, you guys are now walking through some bushes, and then you notice what looks to be a kind of like a cave.
I tell you what, this group will never make it as rogues.
Sorry, I need just 1 second.
What?
No, he needs 1 second.
Okay.
I tell you, this group will never make it as rogues. With
Why you
Osmond,
say that?
with Osmond running off, challenging everything in sight.
That was how I was with my half-elf barbarian. I challenged the champion in a gladiator rank and actually managed to win somehow. And this guy was like equivalent to a mid-level boss, and I was a level 3 whenever I beat this guy single-handedly.
My second edition,
What?
my second edition character, which was my first ever character, Nim, he got captured by a lich, and the group was coming to save me. And the magician of the group, when they came into the lich's lair and I was chained to a wall, in nothing but my loincloth, decides to launch a fireball into the room, which is actually what freed me, but took out half my hit points.
Oh boy!
With loincloth on, I challenged the lich, grabbing my swords from the pile, and he hit me with a sword of sharpness, and I was dying in like 3 rounds. At the same time, on the last round, I rolled a natural 20 with a vorpal weapon and decapitated the lich, and then dropped dead.
Wow!
And luckily, the cleric had 1 resurrection spell left. He's like, I'll resurrect him.
One time, whenever I was doing a campaign where there's only me and 2 other players, I let them each run 2 characters, so in the end, there was going to be 4 players altogether.
Right.
And them 4 defeated a Baylor and a Hydra in the same session.
Wow.
All looking for magic rings. So they would be able to have enough power